The Palau de la Música Catalana is a concert hall in Barcelona, Catalonia, Spain, designed in the Catalan modernista style by the architect Lluís Domènech I Montaner. It was built between 1905 and 1908 for the Orfeo Català, a choral society founded in 1891 that was a leading force in the Catalan cultural movement that came to be known as the Renaixenca. It was inaugurated on the 9th of February 1908. The Orfeo Català primarily financed the construction project, but important financial contributions also came from Barcelona's wealthy industrialists and bourgeoisie. The Palau won the architect an award from the Barcelona City Council in 1909, given to the best building built during the previous year. Between 1982 and 1989, the building underwent extensive restoration, remodeling, and extension under the direction of architects Òscar Tisqués and Carles Diaz. In 1997, the Palau de la Música Catalana was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site along with Hospital de Sant Pau. Today, more than 500,000 people a year attend musical performances in the Palau that range from symphonic and chamber music to jazz and canco. The Palau is located in the corner of a cramped street, Carrer Palau de la Música, and Carrer de Sant Pere Més Alt, in the section of Old Barcelona known as Casc Antic. Most of the other prominent modernista buildings, those designed by Antoni Gaudí, for example, are located in the chic 19th century extension of the city known as the Eixample. The design of the Palau is typical of Catalan modernism in that curves predominate over straight lines, dynamic shapes are preferred over static forms, and rich decoration that emphasizes floral and other organic motifs is used extensively. In contrast to many other buildings built in the modernisme style, however, it must also be said that the design of the Palau is eminently rational. It pays strict attention to function and makes full use of the most up-to-date materials and technologies available at the beginning of the 20th century. As Tim Benton has commented, the wealthy citizens of Barcelona, who were becoming ever more sympathetic to the Renaixenca at the time the Palau was built, asked its architect for building materials and techniques that symbolize the Catalan character. In response, he commissioned and gave great creative freedom to a variety of local artisans and craftsmen to produce the fabulous ornamentation, sculpture, and decorative structural elements for which the Palau is famous. The rich decoration of the facade of the Palau, which incorporates elements from many sources, including traditional Spanish and Arabic architecture, is successfully married with the building's structure. The exposed red brick and iron, the mosaics, the stained glass, and the glazed tiles were chosen and situated to give a feeling of openness and transparency. Even Miguel Blay's massive sculptural group symbolizing Catalan music on the corner of the building does not impede the view into or out from the interior. As Carndale and co-authors have pointed out, in the Palau, the house is a defense and protected inner space has ceased to exist. Two colonnades enjoy a commanding position on the second-level balcony of the main facade. Each column is covered uniquely with multicolored glazed tile pieces in mostly floral designs and is capped with a candelabrum that at night blazes with light. Above the columns are large busts of Giovanni Pierluigi da Palestrina, Johann Sebastian Bach, and Ludwig van Beethoven on the main facade and Richard Wagner on the side. The top of the main facade is graced by a large allegoric mosaic by Louis Bru that represents the members of the Orfeo Català, but it is impossible to see it clearly from the narrow street below. Originally, guests entered the Palau from the street through two arches supported by thick pillars that opened into the vestibule. The former ticket windows, which are located in the center pillar, are beautiful concentric arches adorned with floral mosaics of various materials created by Louis Bru. The ceiling of the vestibule is decorated with glazed ceramic moldings that are arranged in the shape of stars. From the vestibule, on the left and right, grand marble staircases ascend from between crowned lamps on columns to bring visitors to the second floor. The balustrades of the staircases, also marble, are supported by unusual transparent yellow glass balusters. The underside of the staircases is covered with tiles that form gleaming canopies on either side of the vestibule. Today, guests generally enter the Palau through the foyer, which was created in the renovations of Tisqués and Diaz from what originally were the headquarters of the Orfeo Català. The large space of the foyer is more soberly decorated than the rest of the Palau, but the wide exposed brick arches with their marvelous glazed green, pink, and yellow ceramic flowers recapitulate the ornamentation of the rest of building. The foyer features